between 3 to 8 December, the energy surrounding you will be unlike anything you have felt before. It will be a time when the moon's influence is powerful, subtle, and unavoidable, touching every corner of your life. This is not a period to ignore, not a time to move blindly. The days between 3 to 8 December will bring intensity to your thoughts, your emotions, and even your actions. You may feel that the air around you is charged, that the very atmosphere conspires to reveal what has been hidden within your own mind. Pay attention, for these days are not ordinary. They are a mirror reflecting back the parts of yourself you have long avoided, the truths that you have refused to face. Between 3 to 8 December, the pressure of the unseen forces will push you to confront yourself. It is dramatic, yes, but it is also necessary. Growth never comes from comfort. It comes from those moments when life shakes you, when it challenges the very foundations of who you think you are. From the start of the 3rd to the 8th of December, your emotional sensitivity will be heightened. Every conversation, every glance, every encounter carries weight. What would normally pass unnoticed will now leave a mark. You may find yourself overthinking, replaying interactions in your mind, feeling more deeply than usual. Do not resist this. The intensity of these days is not meant to confuse you, but to awaken you. It forces clarity. It forces honesty. It forces the question, am I living in alignment with my highest self? Or am I drifting in the shadows of old habits and fears? Between 3 to 8 December, the moon's energy will not allow you to hide. It will bring to the surface what has been buried, what you have ignored, and what you have tried to forget. This is your chance to see yourself with brutal honesty. During 3 to 8 December, you will notice that your thoughts are sharper, that your instincts are more alive. This is the time to listen carefully to the signals that life is sending. Do not dismiss intuition as mere coincidence. Dreams, gut feelings, sudden flashes of insight, all will carry a heightened significance. These days will challenge you to act consciously, to respond rather than react. Each decision you make between 3 to 8 December has the potential to shape not only these days but the path that follows. The energy is potent, and it will amplify both your strengths and your weaknesses. This is not a warning to fear, but a call to awareness. Between 3 to 8 December, you will also feel the subtle pull to release what no longer serves you. Old habits, unresolved emotions, relationships that drain your spirit, all will become more noticeable. The discomfort is necessary because it points directly to where growth is needed. Do not shy away from this discomfort. Lean into it. Use it as a teacher. The days between 3 to 8 December are a reminder that transformation requires courage. It requires stepping into the parts of yourself that you have ignored, confronting the truths you have avoided, and letting go of what is holding you back. These days are a portal to a higher level of awareness, a chance to awaken the best version of yourself. You may feel moments of restlessness, confusion, or tension between 3 to 8 December. This is the moon's influence at work. These are tests of patience, of clarity, and of self-control. Do not allow frustration to dictate your actions. Instead, see it as a signal to pause, to observe, and to recalibrate. Each breath, each deliberate action during these days becomes a practice of mastery. Your ability to navigate the intensity will determine the lessons you take away. Between 3 to 8 December, life will strip away illusions. You will see clearly what is real, what is fleeting, and what is essential. The truth of these days is simple. Growth is not gentle, and awakening is not comfortable. Between 3 to 8 December, the universe will place before you the opportunity to rise above old patterns, to strengthen your inner resolve, and to claim clarity in the midst of chaos. This is not a time for hesitation. It is a time for action, for reflection, for courage. The energy will push you to examine every thought, every emotion, every habit. What you choose to do with this energy will determine whether you are propelled forward or held back. In these days, the ordinary will feel extraordinary and the unseen forces will seem tangible. Pay attention to the subtle cues. Listen to your inner voice. Reflect deeply. Act intentionally. Between 3 to 8 December, the world will demand your presence, your consciousness, and your willingness to see yourself as you truly are. There is no escaping the mirror these days hold up to your life. Use it wisely. Let the intensity awaken you, guide you, and transform you. Growth is waiting, but only if you are awake. Only if you dare to face yourself fully during 3 to 8 December. This is the power of these days, raw, undeniable, and transformative. You will not feel ordinary between 3 to 8 December. You will feel alive, challenged, and confronted with your own potential. The energy is not against you. It is for you, if you choose to embrace it. Let the intensity guide your choices. Let it sharpen your awareness. Let it awaken the strength you never knew you had. These days are a portal, a test, and a teacher all at once. If you move consciously through them, you will emerge stronger, clearer, and closer to the life you are meant to live. Between 3 to 8 December, do not run from the energy. Stand in it, face it, grow through it. Between 3 to 8 December, every word you speak, every action you take, will carry far more weight than usual. This is not a normal week. The energy surrounding you is heightened, amplified, and sensitive. Decisions that normally feel small can ripple through your life with unexpected force. Between 3 to 8 December, the universe is watching how you handle your choices, how you express yourself, and how you act under pressure. It is a time that demands conscious awareness. Period where carelessness can create consequences that linger far longer than the moment itself. Nothing is accidental in these days. Every gesture, every word, every thought becomes a reflection of your inner state. If you act impulsively or speak without thought, the energy will magnify your mistakes. If you act with presence and clarity, the energy will amplify your growth. During 3 to 8 December, the moon's influence will make your mind sharp, your emotions more intense, and your intuition more pronounced. You may feel moments of agitation, tension, or sudden frustration. It is easy to be pulled into arguments, conflicts, or misunderstandings. What normally would slide off unnoticed now becomes significant. Between 3 to 8 December, a single careless comment can spark tension. A rushed decision can create regret. The lesson is clear: slow down. Observe before speaking. Reflect before acting. This period is not a time to react blindly. It is a time to master self-control, to exercise patience, and to choose actions deliberately. Every interaction during these days is a test of your discipline, a mirror reflecting your awareness or lack of it. Between 3 to 8 December, your relationships will be especially sensitive. People around you may feel the tension in subtle ways, even if they do not express it. Emotions will be magnified, hidden intentions more visible. If you speak carelessly, if you act without thought, friction will arise. It is not just about avoiding mistakes. It is about cultivating presence and clarity in every interaction. Speak with intention. Listen with depth. Hold your reactions lightly, but keep your awareness sharp. These days challenge you to communicate not from habit or impulse, but from understanding and wisdom. The energy between 3 to 8 December will reveal the truth in every conversation, exposing misunderstandings and hidden motives. Use it as an opportunity to refine your expression, to grow in emotional intelligence, and to practice conscious engagement. Between 3 to 8 December, external circumstances may feel unpredictable. Events may shift rapidly, plans may change, and people may behave unexpectedly. This is a reminder that control is an illusion. The true mastery lies in how you respond. Acting rashly or letting frustration guide your choices will lead to mistakes. Acting with awareness, measured thought, and integrity will lead to clarity and progress. These days are designed to test your ability to hold your center amid change. Every challenge, every sudden shift is an opportunity to strengthen your resilience, to grow your discernment, and to practice conscious decision-making. During 3 to 8 December, the energy encourages you to pause before committing to anything important. Financial decisions, relationship choices, or professional moves should be considered carefully. This is not a time to take shortcuts, to follow impulse, or to let emotions dictate outcome. The consequences of hasty actions will be magnified. Yet, the same energy that tests you also illuminates the path for those who act with presence. Careful reflection and conscious choice will bring clarity, understanding, and alignment with your higher purpose. Between 3 to 8 December, every pause, every considered thought, and every measured step is an investment in your future, a chance to strengthen your personal growth. The lesson of 3 to 8 December is simple yet profound. Awareness is power. Your actions are not isolated. They interact with the subtle current of energy around you, shaping outcomes and influencing the path ahead. Acting without awareness will lead to confusion, conflict, and delay. Acting with awareness will create clarity, strengthen relationships, and cultivate inner strength. The days between 3 to 8 December serve as a reminder that mastery is not about controlling others or circumstances, but about mastering your own mind, emotions, and reactions. These days demand self-discipline, patience, and clarity. They are a mirror reflecting your readiness to take responsibility for your life and your choices. Between 3 to 8 December, practice observing your impulses. Notice the rise of anger, frustration, or impatience, but do not surrender to them. Speak slowly, act deliberately, and remain conscious in your movements. This period tests your ability to navigate life with integrity, to maintain composure, and to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Every interaction, every decision, every word spoken carries amplified significance. Let these days teach you restraint, self-control, and awareness. Let them show you the difference between reaction and response, between impulse and intention. The energy between 3 to 8 December is dramatic and potent. It will highlight where you have acted carelessly in the past and where you are still vulnerable to distraction, haste, and thoughtlessness. These days demand that you rise to the occasion. They are a call to take ownership of your words and actions, to act from clarity rather than impulse, and to navigate the world with conscious awareness. If you move through 3 to 8 December with presence, patience, and integrity, you will not only avoid pitfalls, but also strengthen your ability to act wisely in the future. Growth is forged in these moments, and mastery is cultivated in the deliberate choices you make under pressure. Between 3 to 8 December, remember that restraint is strength. Awareness is power. Thoughtfulness is wisdom. Let your words and actions reflect your highest self. The days will challenge you, but they will also elevate you. The energy will reveal both danger and opportunity. The difference lies in how you act. Move consciously, speak with care, and respond with clarity. Let 3 to 8 December be a turning point, a period of discipline, insight, and self-mastery. These days are not to be feared. They are to be seized, understood, and used as a tool for profound personal growth. Every decision, every word, and every action carries weight. Let them carry wisdom. Between 3 to 8 December, the mind will not remain idle, and the heart will not remain quiet. These days will awaken a sensitivity within you that is both intense and necessary. You will feel emotions rising, thoughts swirling, and instincts speaking louder than before. Between 3 to 8 December, it is not enough to simply move through the days on autopilot. The energy of this period demands awareness, clarity, and a willingness to face your inner world with honesty. Emotional clarity is not a luxury during these days, it is a necessity. The intensity will reveal what has been hidden, what has been ignored, and what has been left unresolved. These are the days when illusions fall away, and the raw truth of your inner self comes forward. During 3 to 8 December, every emotion you feel is a teacher. Anxiety, anger, frustration, excitement, or joy, each carries a lesson, each carries guidance. You may feel overwhelmed at times, as the moon amplifies sensitivity and perception. This is not a period to suppress or ignore feelings. Suppression will only lead to confusion and chaos. Instead, between 3 to 8 December, allow yourself to observe. Witness the rise of each emotion without judgment. Ask yourself what it is showing you. Every strong feeling is a signal, a compass pointing toward growth. These days will test your ability to remain conscious of the inner landscape, to discern between what is reaction and what is insight, between what is fear and what is truth. Between 3 to 8 December, mental clarity will become a challenge and a necessity at the same time. Thoughts may race, questions may multiply, and doubts may cloud your perception. This is the time to practice the discipline of observation. Do not let your mind be carried away by the torrent of daily life or the amplified energy around you. Instead, step back, breathe, and see the patterns forming in your thoughts. Between 3 to 8 December, reflection becomes a tool of mastery. When you take a moment to pause, to examine your thoughts and feelings, you gain the ability to respond rather than react. Clarity rises from observation, and during these days, observation is your most powerful ally. The period between 3 to 8 December will also shine a light on hidden attachments, old fears, and unresolved conflicts. These days bring to the surface what you have been avoiding. You may notice patterns in your relationships, behaviors, or decisions that no longer serve you. This is not punishment, it is opportunity. Emotional clarity during these days allows you to see what is truly yours and what has been imposed upon you by habit, by expectation, or by fear. Between 3 to 8 December, the challenge is to confront these truths directly, to feel them fully, and to make conscious choices about what you keep and what you release. These days are an invitation to grow, to awaken, and to align with your inner truth. Between 3 to 8 December, self-reflection becomes a form of empowerment. When emotions rise or thoughts become tangled, the key is not to flee, but to engage. Ask yourself what each experience is teaching. Examine the motivations behind your reactions. Notice where fear, attachment, or desire may be influencing your perceptions. These days reveal the areas where your awareness has been limited. They challenge you to expand it. Emotional clarity during 3 to 8 December is not passive observation. It is active engagement with your own consciousness. Every insight you gain, every recognition of a hidden truth, strengthens your ability to navigate life with wisdom and intention. Between 3 to 8 December, the intensity of feelings and thoughts is designed to refine you. It is dramatic, but it is not chaos without purpose. The turbulence is a mirror of your inner world, reflecting what has been ignored, what has been unresolved, and what has been left unchecked. These days demand that you step fully into yourself, take responsibility for your emotional state, and act with conscious awareness. The energy does not forgive avoidance, but it rewards clarity. Between 3 to 8 December, clarity of heart and mind allows you to move with intention rather than reaction. It is through this clarity that growth occurs. During 3 to 8 December, it will become clear that self-awareness is inseparable from emotional clarity. You cannot achieve one without the other. Awareness of thoughts, emotions, and impulses allows you to see patterns, identify truths, and make deliberate choices. The days between 3 to 8 December strip away excuses, illusions, and denial. They challenge you to confront yourself fully, to recognize the force shaping your inner world, and to choose consciously how you respond. Emotional clarity is not comfort, it is strength. It is the foundation upon which transformation is built. The period between 3 to 8 December offers a rare opportunity. The intensity, the sensitivity, and the heightened perception of these days create a doorway for profound self-growth. Those who engage fully, who observe deeply, and who act with awareness will find that they emerge transformed. Emotional clarity during 3 to 8 December teaches lessons that cannot be learned in ordinary times. It trains the mind to see without distortion, the heart to feel without being overwhelmed, and the spirit to act without hesitation. These days are dramatic, challenging, and unforgettable, but they are also a powerful invitation to step into a higher level of self-mastery. Between 3 to 8 December, remember that every feeling is a teacher, every thought is a guide, and every moment is an opportunity. Emotional clarity is the bridge between confusion and wisdom, between reaction and conscious action. These days demand that you be present, awake, and honest with yourself. The intensity is not a threat, it is a gift. It reveals what is true, what is false, and what must be released. Use the period of 3 to 8 December to observe, reflect, and grow. Let the heightened sensitivity guide you to deeper awareness. Let the emotions illuminate the path toward your highest self. Let these days awaken you to the power of clarity, presence, and conscious living. Between 3 to 8 December, every action you take, every choice you make will carry consequences far greater than you expect. These days are not ordinary. They are charged with energy that magnifies both your intentions and your mistakes. Between 3 to 8 December, caution is not optional. It is essential. The smallest misstep can ripple outward, affecting relationships, opportunities, and even your own sense of balance. You will notice that people, situations, and events around you are more unpredictable. This is a reflection of the heightened energy during these days. The universe is showing you that awareness and prudence are not weaknesses. They are your shield. Between 3 to 8 December, every movement must be deliberate, every interaction measured. Acting without thought will bring obstacles. Acting with clarity will bring growth. During 3 to 8 December, relationships demand your full attention. Words spoken carelessly may cause misunderstanding, tension, or even conflict. Actions taken impulsively may lead to regret that lingers far longer than the moment. Between 3 to 8 December, it is vital to pause before responding, to measure your steps before proceeding. Observe the energy of those around you. Notice the subtle cues and shifts that others may not be aware of themselves. These days teach you that awareness of your environment combined with awareness of your own inner state is a form of power. The universe tests your ability to navigate these days with wisdom, showing you where patience and discernment are needed. Between 3 to 8 December, decisions about work, money, and personal commitments will require extra vigilance. Impulse or haste will not serve you. The energy of these days amplifies outcomes, good or bad, so what may seem like a small choice could carry disproportionate weight. It is a time to think strategically, to plan carefully, and to act intentionally. Avoid shortcuts and avoid reacting from fear or desire alone. Between 3 to 8 December, your ability to act with clarity rather than under pressure will determine whether these days become a turning point or a period of unnecessary setbacks. The period from 3 to 8 December will also illuminate hidden dynamics in your life, people's intentions, situations that seemed stable, and opportunities that appeared certain may shift unexpectedly. The energy of these days exposes truth. It shows you what has been overlooked, what has been ignored, and what has been underestimated. Between 3 to 8 December, those who act without mindfulness will be caught off guard. Those who act with presence will see openings where others see obstacles. The lesson is simple. Careful observation and intentional action create security in times of uncertainty. Between 3 to 8 December, caution is not fear. It is a tool that allows you to navigate change with skill and grace. Between 3 to 8 December, you are called to be aware of your energy, your words, and your intentions. When you move through the world with clarity, you influence the energy around you in ways you may not fully see. Every thought, every word, every action is amplified. A careless gesture may create friction. A conscious act may create alignment and opportunity. The energy of 3 to 8 December is dramatic, intense, and revealing. It strips away carelessness, impatience, and distraction, showing you where growth is possible. The days ask you to embody presence, to act with deliberation, and to honor the consequences of every choice. During 3 to 8 December, the power of restraint becomes apparent. Acting impulsively in these days will not only affect others but will create inner turbulence. When you pause, breathe, and consider the consequences of your actions, you find clarity. The universe rewards those who move deliberately. Between 3 to 8 December, the difference between reacting and responding will become clear. These days are a mirror, reflecting the results of past habits and showing the path toward disciplined action. You will realize that wisdom is not in knowing everything, but in understanding when to act and when to hold back. Between 3 to 8 December, external pressures may rise. Unexpected demands, sudden changes, or disruptions in routine are likely. This is not a time to give in to frustration or confusion. Instead, it is a time to anchor yourself, to strengthen your presence, and to respond with intention. Your ability to remain composed and measured will turn potential chaos into clarity. Between 3 to 8 December, every decision, even the small ones, carries weight. These days are teaching you that foresight, patience, and careful action are the keys to mastering life's shifting currents. The days between 3 to 8 December offer a profound lesson in self-mastery. Awareness of your actions is inseparable from awareness of your inner state. Impulsive decisions, careless words, or reactive behaviors will be magnified. Conscious, deliberate action will be amplified in a positive way. Between 3 to 8 December, the universe is showing you how much power you already hold. The power to shape outcomes, to influence your surroundings, and to rise above impulsive behavior. These days demand you to act with integrity, to consider each move carefully, and to take full responsibility for your choices. Between 3 to 8 December, let each moment serve as a reminder of the connection between caution and growth. Awareness is the tool that allows you to navigate uncertainty. Clarity is the bridge between chaos and purpose. Presence is the force that transforms energy into opportunity. When you act deliberately during these days, you align yourself with the rhythm of life, turning what could be dangerous or disruptive into lessons, growth, and strength. These days are dramatic, intense, and transformative, but they reward those who act with wisdom. Between 3 to 8 December, remember that caution is not hesitation, and awareness is not fear. These days magnify reality, revealing both danger and opportunity. Every step you take, every word you speak, every choice you make carries more significance than usual. Move with mindfulness, act with intention. Observe closely. Between 3 to 8 December, you have the chance to strengthen your discernment, elevate your self-mastery, and navigate life with precision. The energy of these days will not wait for indecision. It challenges you to rise, to act with clarity, and to grow. Every action matters, and these days demand your full presence. Between 3 to 8 December, the world will speak to you in ways that are subtle, mysterious, and impossible to ignore. Signs will appear in your daily life, in moments that seem coincidental but are anything but random. Dreams may carry messages you cannot yet fully understand. Sudden insights may strike you while walking, sitting, or in quiet moments of reflection. Between 3 to 8 December, the energy of the universe is heightened, opening channels for guidance that are usually muted. These days are a reminder that life is constantly communicating, and only those who are awake, present, and observant will hear it. The messages are there for those who choose to see, for those who choose to act with awareness. During 3 to 8 December, subtle synchronicities will guide you. Perhaps you will notice repeated numbers, unexpected encounters, or patterns in conversations that feel too precise to be random. The energy of these days amplifies perception, allowing you to notice what you normally overlook. Between 3 to 8 December, these signs are not trivial. They are invitations to pay attention to your path, to notice the pattern of your life, and to align your actions with a deeper understanding. The universe is not silent. It is whispering through coincidences, gut feelings, and unexpected opportunities. These days are a reminder to trust your intuition and to honor the subtle guidance that arises naturally when you are awake. Between 3 to 8 December, the ordinary will feel charged with meaning. Everyday events will carry hidden significance, and moments that previously passed unnoticed will now illuminate your path. A glance, a phrase, or a fleeting thought can serve as a signpost. These days are designed to sharpen your awareness, to stretch your perception, and to teach you how to recognize guidance when it appears. Between 3 to 8 December, the ability to observe without distraction becomes a superpower. It is through careful observation and attentiveness that you will learn the lessons these days are presenting. The universe offers direction, but only to those willing to see clearly, to pause, and to interpret what is unfolding. During 3 to 8 December, your intuition will be stronger than usual. You may feel urges to act on certain choices, to reach out to certain people, or to take specific steps that do not seem logical at first. These impulses are often aligned with a greater plan. Between 3 to 8 December, trusting these intuitive nudges is crucial. They are the signals of the energy surrounding you, guiding you toward growth, opportunity, and alignment with your higher purpose. Ignoring these nudges during these days is a mischance. Acting without noticing them may lead to confusion or misalignment. The energy of 3 to 8 December rewards those who listen, observe, and act in harmony with the subtle guidance offered. Between 3 to 8 December, challenges may arise that seem unexpected or confusing. Yet, these challenges often carry hidden messages. A difficult conversation, an unexpected delay, or a sudden shift may all contain signs pointing you toward clarity and transformation. These days are a reminder that guidance often comes in disguise. Between 3 to 8 December, the ability to read these signs accurately depends on your presence and attentiveness. The universe communicates through circumstances as much as through intuition. Every obstacle, every change, and every surprise is an opportunity to learn, to adjust, and to grow. During 3 to 8 December, pay attention to your dreams and moments of reflection. Messages may appear in symbolic form, carrying meaning that only careful observation can uncover. These days are ideal for journaling, meditating, and taking quiet moments to process the energy around you. Between 3 to 8 December, reflection becomes a tool for growth. Each observation, each recognition of a pattern, and each intuitive insight strengthens your connection to the guidance available. The energy of these days encourages a heightened awareness of the unseen, teaching you that life's direction is always present, even when hidden from the ordinary mind. Between 3 to 8 December, the energy of the universe will also highlight the importance of discernment. Not every feeling, not every coincidence, and not every insight carries meaning. The challenge during these days is to develop clarity about which signs are true guidance and which are distractions. By remaining present, observing carefully, and reflecting deeply, you will strengthen your ability to recognize truth. Between 3 to 8 December, this discernment becomes a form of power. It allows you to act with wisdom, to avoid unnecessary mistakes, and to harness the energy of these days for growth and alignment. During 3 to 8 December, notice the subtle ways the universe supports you. Doors may open unexpectedly, solutions may appear in moments of stillness, and opportunities may present themselves when least expected. These days are dramatic and intense, yet they are filled with potential. Between 3 to 8 December, those who act consciously, who listen to their intuition, and who honor the signs around them will find that these days carry transformative lessons. The guidance you receive is not random. It is calibrated to your path, your growth, and your awakening. Between 3 to 8 December, remember that signs and synchronicities are tools for self-mastery. They reveal patterns, illuminate truths, and encourage conscious action. The energy of these days demands attentiveness, presence, and trust in your inner voice. Every message you receive, whether through people, events, or intuition, is an invitation to grow, to awaken, and to align with your higher purpose. These days teach you that life is always communicating, always guiding, and always supporting those willing to pay attention. Between 3 to 8 December, use these days to sharpen your perception, to trust your instincts, and to act with clarity. Observe patterns, reflect deeply, and honor the subtle guidance surrounding you. The energy will reveal what has been hidden, illuminate the path forward, and awaken your potential. These days are a doorway to self-awareness, insight, and transformation. Between 3 to 8 December, the signs are everywhere, and the guidance is clear. All that is required is your presence, your attention, and your willingness to listen. These days demand that you awaken, observe, and act. Growth awaits those who do. Between 3 to 8 December, the days hold a rare and powerful opportunity for transformation. The energy of this period is intense, dramatic, and cannot be ignored. It pushes you to confront yourself in ways that are unavoidable. Between 3 to 8 December, the universe is calling you to examine what you carry within, the patterns, the attachments, the fears, and the limitations that have been quietly shaping your life. These days are not ordinary. They are a mirror reflecting what has been hidden. The energy does not create chaos without purpose. It creates clarity through intensity. Growth is forged in the fires of awareness, and between 3 to 8 December, the fire burns brightly, demanding that you step fully into yourself. During 3 to 8 December, you will notice that old habits, emotional attachments, and patterns of thought rise to the surface. They will no longer be easy to ignore. These days are dramatic, but they are precise. They expose what needs release and highlight the areas where transformation is waiting. The energy of 3 to 8 December calls you to confront discomfort rather than flee from it. What you resist in these days will only grow stronger. What you face consciously will begin to dissolve. This is the power of transformation, the power of seeing yourself clearly, accepting the truth, and making deliberate choices about what to carry forward and what to let go. Between 3 to 8 December, challenges may appear in your relationships, your work, or within yourself. These challenges are not obstacles without meaning. They are opportunities. Every difficulty you encounter is a message, a signal pointing you toward growth. The energy of these days magnifies the consequences of both action and inaction. If you respond with awareness, clarity, and courage, the period becomes a catalyst for profound change. If you act blindly or react impulsively, the energy will amplify confusion and stagnation. Between 3 to 8 December, each moment is a test of your ability to rise above patterns that no longer serve you. During 3 to 8 December, There will be moments of discomfort, restlessness, or emotional turbulence. These moments are not signs of weakness. They are indicators that transformation is occurring. The energy of these days accelerates insight. You may feel pulled to release old fears, to reconsider choices, or to see life from a perspective that has been previously hidden. Between 3 to 8 December, it becomes clear that transformation is not passive. It requires courage, attention, and deliberate action. Growth during these days is dramatic because the energy is strong, forcing you to confront what you have avoided. Between 3 to 8 December, the energy encourages letting go of what no longer serves you. Toxic habits, self-doubt, attachments, and limiting beliefs will rise to the surface, demanding attention. These days are not for maintaining the status quo. They are for radical alignment with your truth. To ignore these signals is to resist growth. To embrace them is to step into a higher level of awareness. Between 3 to 8 December, the power to transform your life exists in the deliberate choices you make, in the willingness to release what holds you back and to claim the path that supports your evolution. During 3 to 8 December, the mind, heart, and spirit are aligned in a unique way. You may notice heightened intuition, clarity of thought, or sudden realization. The energy is dramatic and revealing, showing you exactly where your life is out of balance and where transformation is required. Between 3 to 8 December, these insights are powerful tools. They are guides pointing toward the actions necessary for growth. Every realization, every moment of clarity is a stepping stone to becoming the person you are meant to be. The intensity of these days is a teacher, showing that growth requires attention, courage, and conscious alignment with your truth. Between 3 to 8 December, the external world may mirror your internal state. Situations that previously seemed stable may shift. People may act unpredictably, and events may challenge your patience and focus. These days are a reflection of the inner transformation that is taking place. The energy demands that you navigate life with awareness, integrity, and presence. Each action, each response, and each choice carries more weight than usual. Between 3 to 8 December, mastery is not about control over others or circumstances. It is about control over your own mind, your own reactions, and your own intentions. The growth available in these days comes from embracing this power fully. During 3 to 8 December, the intensity of the period offers a unique opportunity to realign with your purpose. What is unnecessary, distracting, or harmful becomes visible. What is essential, life-giving, and supportive shines clearly. These days are dramatic because the energy cuts through illusion. Between 3 to 8 December, your ability to see what is real and what is false will determine the depth of your transformation. The energy will reveal both strength and vulnerability. It will challenge you to act with courage, to step into your own power, and to embrace change consciously. Between 3 to 8 December, every experience, whether calm or turbulent, carries a lesson. The period is a teacher, showing that growth requires letting go, embracing change, and choosing alignment with your highest self. The energy is direct, forceful, and transformative. Between 3 to 8 December, you cannot remain passive. These days are a call to awaken, to observe, and to act consciously. Transformation is not optional. It is inevitable if you choose to see clearly and engage fully. During 3 to 8 December, the opportunity to release, realign, and awaken is unlike any other. The energy provides a clear path. Face what holds you back, embrace what elevates you, and act with awareness in every moment. The period is dramatic, intense, and unforgettable because it is precise in its lessons. Between 3 to 8 December, growth is available, but only for those willing to embrace the truth, step into their power, and transform consciously. These days are a doorway to a new level of self-mastery, insight, and alignment. The choice is yours to awaken, act, and evolve.